Hey y'all, this is Clay with Clay's Backyard Bees, and it's November 3rd. It's 66 degrees, beautiful weather. I'm going to go in and check. It's day 22 of my Apivar treatment, 45-day treatment. I've seen some mite drop on this one here. This one here, I don't have a board where I can put it in and out. I should have put one on the front and just pull it out, but didn't do that. But so I'm gonna go in and just take a look at them, see what they're doing. They seem to be doing all right, normal flight and everything. They were out just a little bit ago doing some orientation flights on both hives, so everything seems to be doing all right. We're just gonna go in and take a peek and look and see. Haven't been in them in 3 weeks. Alright, let's open her up and see what we got. I was out here earlier and I put some more 2-to-1 sugar water on them. They had that just about all drawn down, so put some more on. Wind is blowing on my smoke. I think I'm gonna pop this box off and look at the bottom. Still got quite a bit of weight, but look at the bottom first and then look at the top. Nope, my Apivar strips come up with the box. Didn't stay down in here. It's not very good. The other ones, yep. So that can come up out of the frames. Spraying pretty light. It's got a little bit of honey on it there. I'm feeding them sugar water, but they really hadn't been taking it. Took like the first batch that I put on there pretty good, but then after that they just slowed down again. So I mean, that's just an empty frame there. Empty frame. Put nectar in it. I got 1, 2, 3. I got like 4 full rows that have bees on it. Just trying to see down there on the bottom for mite drop. I said mite, not Mike. Mite drop. So yeah, this is just empty cells. Got a few bees that haven't hatched out yet. Didn't hatch out. Oh yeah, now this one's nice nectar, or not nectar, but nice pollen. Looks like it's got some brood on it there too. That's got some pollen on it. Looks like they're keeping the bottom pretty clean there. It looks real good. Putting pollen in this. So that's just bird comb they got built off there. Just some old bird comb. Now let me go get my smoker going. They're pretty docile. Just can give them a little bit of smoke to move them out the way. They're pretty docile sitting there. Yeah, this is just full of pollen. Full of pollen. And little bees with all kinds of pollen on them over here on this side. Full of pollen, full of pollen. Get rid of the old burr comb. Yeah, they are packing that full of pollen. Which is a good thing to see. I mean, I think it's goldenrod pollen, which smells, and I think you've heard me talking about it smelling like dirty socks. That's what it's smelling like. Yeah, they are packing away the pollen down here in the bottom. Got a little bit of nectar up here in the corner, but that's mainly pollen. You can see it or not. Pollen in that. This is just empty over here. A little bit of nectar. Some nectar up in the corners. Just empty frame. So I've been putting the sugar water on them, trying to get them to build up for winter time. You can see how dark that burr comb is. Yeah, they're putting nectar down in there. I can see it glistening in the sunlight. This side got a little bit in it. So they're putting some away there. Yeah, I got a little bit of pollen, not much, a couple of hive beetles. This side, they just got packed with pollen. I don't know if you can see it or not. Nectar and pollen. They have been putting it away. Putting away the pollen, that's for sure. Yep, and there's dead mites down there on the bottom. Looks like they've been doing a pretty good job of keeping them cleaned out. But there are some dead mites down there. Not a whole lot, but don't know where he went. Maybe he came out. Oh, there he is. We'll just mash him down. We can fix it. So mainly pollen and nectar. Just there's no brood. I didn't figure there would be down here. Watch out! When y'all get to get right where I gotta push this together. I didn't figure there would be down here since it's had a couple of cold spells. And I think we've gotten down into the, what do we get down to? Maybe 42 here so far. Just had a couple nights, but it's been 65 during the day. So alright, get our Apivar strips back down in there. Move them over where the bees are. Since there ain't many bees there, we're going to move them over where the bees are at. Make sure they walk around on them. Alright. Now let's get this one back on it. Alrighty. See what's going on up here. Well, I'm having a heck of a time with my smoker today. Pull these out of the way. Maybe. One, two, three, four, 5 rows full on this one. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we got some stores there. Put nectar, sugar water, probably. Let me get sugar water going over here. They're putting it in. This next one looks full. Yeah. They got nectar down in the bottom. It's not capped. And they got all this burr comb built off the side of it. Off the side of the frame down there. Hive beetles move a little slower when it's cold. So that's food. This is food. They're filling that with nectar and sugar water, probably, or both. That's full. This is all nectar. I got some pollen up here with nectar. This is brood, larva. Got different stage larvae in here. Oh, tough on the back. Watch out, ladies. Different stage larva here. Okay. Well, you can tell it's been 3 weeks since I've been in here because everything's real stuck together. And all the burr comb that they got built up. Larva, brood, nectar and pollen. No, I'm not seeing my queen yet, but that don't mean nothing. Look at her head. It looks like this last one's food. I got nectar on both sides of it. All right. Slide all this back over. Put that strip there. And let's move this over a little bit. strip there. Alrighty, so looks like we're doing good. Good. So let's just put the top back on her. We'll close her up and call it a day. I was going to try to check both of them, but I think the temperature's dropped down some because it's feeling a little chilly now. Because I really don't want to just start opening a hive with it. Temperature dropping down to 60 degrees. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I could still open it. But I seen all the mite drop on it in the tray. And then, so I know that they're really doing good. There's orientation flights earlier today out of both hives, so they're really still doing good. Still seeing brood and cap brood and larva, uncapped larva in here, but they just got a cap. So just got to do that. Let them do that. And gather up my burr comb, get it out of the yard, and get everything closed up before any robber bees show up. So I'm wondering if that's what's going on here, because they're trying to get in the back side. And it's like, hey, I can't get in, which is good. So, well, that's all I got. I'm going to quit rambling. I'm just rambling on. Got her checked. Got lots of pollen down in the bottom. Quite a bit of uncapped nectar. It's not completely full, but there's a lot of cells have nectar in it, whether it's nectar or sugar water. The way they've just been barely pulling the sugar water, I'm figuring they're still using nectar. So that's what I'm figuring, because they really hadn't been drawing this down like they were before. So that's all I got for you on this one. I'll be seeing you.